Hey guys, we're taking on Gothik the Harvester with Priest. We're going to keep Circle of Healing for our Alchemy combo. You generally have to clear his board like 3 times to stand a chance of winning. We have a turn 1 play, that's nice. Hopefully he'll waste some good removal on it like Corruption.
Is someone injured?
A Molten Giant enters the fray. We've taken out our milling capability. I think we have 1 Cold Light Oracle in here still, maybe.
Right away.
We're gonna actually get board control. This is like unheard of. It's a bit risky playing the Wild Pyro. We really should be, so he finds that more scary. Usually we want to take out dudes.
Bring out your dead.
Okay, that's dying. We'd really like Shadow of Deaths though, for he's probably gonna play an Unrelenting Rider.
Kill my minions if you like.
Oh, Unrelenting Warrior.
Will pay you a visit.
Is he gonna trade? Oh, he doesn't trade. Interesting. Another Wild Pyro, eh? We have the Alchemy Circle combo as well. Oh, this is pretty fucking awkward. I think we do nothing, because we're probably going to need to play the Alchemy Circle, given that he's going to flood the board with minions, most likely.
I'll be back.
Shields up.
Oh, yay. Now Holy Nova is a board clear, or would have been a board clear. Our Alchemy will also die though. But I think we have to do it. Time for board clear number 1.
Dead. Return.
Gonna need a few more of those still.
Bring out your dead.
Uh-oh. 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 That thing's gonna keep growing. Shadow Word Pain we really want. Get Thalnos out to try help. Oh god, this guy's gonna grow fucking unmanageable.
This is it.
Wow, he wanted Thalnos gone. Ah, and now it's out of range. Suddenly that's a lot of damage. We'd like to Pyro Holy Nova and Shadow of Death. That stops 8 damage. Whereas killing this only stops 5, but it'll probably grow more too. Now we can Shadow Word Pain something and Shadow Word Death something to reduce damage the most. I think we go with that. The patient play. Next turn is Wild Pyro, Holy Nova, and Molten Giant.
What we do.
And we're gonna take a lot of damage, as always. 2 of these will die at least, I think. Oh, maybe not, because we're also doing some healing up. Oh, that's a nice clean board. We haven't seen any corruption, so that's almost certainly getting corrupted. Then we'll put it back in our hands. Oh, we can hit that guy first. Yeah. Yeah, this is a value play.
You love my new recipe.
That's fine. Getting a little close to death, but we gotta go for the win. Get some big guys out. We're down to 7 life right now, effectively. Another corruption. Interesting that he chooses that one. So we're gonna charge in there and heal. Okay. Still pretty low. Shadow Madness, interesting. Oh, we can actually have this guy live. Heal for 11. These guys are pretty annoying. May as well kill off this guy. Start pummeling him in the face.
What we do.
Damn.
You love my new
What's he gonna switch? We need to kill that guy without this guy dying. I don't think we can manage that though, sadly. We can Circle of Healing though. I guess we do though. Getting close to having lethal. 2 more hits. We'll be down at 7 life effectively though.
You love my
What do we have?
recipe.
Damn, we're so close to death. I think we have to kill these guys. That means we went in 3 turns. Almost dealt with. Oh my god, that kills his things too. Or, sorry, those guys too. Let's heal ourselves first, so we're not quite as dead. And now we are threatening lethal. Damn. Damn.
This is it.
Damn, he's threatening lethal. Oh, we were so close. Is this really gonna happen to us? Oh my god, thank you. Oh my fucking god, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, bam! Gothik the Harvester taken out with Priest. Let us take a look at the deck. The main 2 goals of the deck are to keep clearing his board and to put out some big threats and be able to kind of keep them alive. So you have a lot of board clear combos at your disposal. Circle of Healing plus Alchemy, Wild Pyromancer, paired with things like Holy Nova, Power Word, Shield, Holy Smite, Circle of Healing as well if necessary, given that he plays Abominations and Unstable Ghouls, which can help clear his own board. So those are your tools for dealing with his board. Shadow Word Pain for mostly in there. There's just one for a Undertaker that's like buffed to a 3/4. You want to get him before he goes more out of control if you don't have another way of getting rid of him. Blood Mage Thelnos to make your Holy Novas more powerful when you sometimes just need an extra kick to do 3 damage to everything to kind of get an unstable ghoul as well, which then triggers to 4 damage on the skeletons and the unrelenting warriors and whatnot. Shadower deaths are important to be able to take out the unrelenting riders. Generally, you don't have a good way to take them out unless you have a big guy in play, but you'd prefer that damage to go to face. Shadow Madness can, I don't know, it seems expensive, but it just often ends up being a good way to get rid of like two weak minions at once. So it's proved worthy, I think, of being in the deck for me, even though it seems kind of expensive. And you know, it's not useful when he has tons of creatures on the board, though sometimes you'll combo it, you know, trade 2 things into each other just right, so you can then Holy Nova and clear everything. Alkanai we talked about. Holy Nova, board clear. Holy Fire, also a way to target kind of big guys and restore health. You often get very low in life. We were lucky to draw it as the finisher today. It's more in there for healing than burst damage, but you know, it's the usual combo. You kill something that's a bit hard to kill and heal some life because you're usually low. Prophet Valen's mostly in there because you can heal quicker and you're often very close to death, and he can power up your Holy Novas. These are your kind of set of big guys. Valen, Alexstrasza for setting him to 15, or more often for saving yourself if you get really low. Molten Giants because you're often low in life, so you can play these really cheap. And Sea Giants because he often fills a really big board, so these end up being more valuable than Mountain Giants. These end up often being pretty cheap because he has a lot of things on the board, whereas you often don't get to keep a huge amount of cards in your hand because you're playing a lot of them to deal with his board. And then the one strange thing in here, we took out Cold Light Oracle, but we kept in the Youthful Brewmasters because it turns out they're really valuable for bouncing your big guys, which they'll draw corruptions, but you get to replay them and get more value out of them, which is really important because they're pretty much your way of winning unless you completely starve, you know, get through his entire deck with your board clears, which occasionally can happen, but it's really tough, and then he'll just fatigue himself to death because he's still drawing 2 every turn. Your other way of winning is having big guys out, and you have to kind of protect them once they're corrupted. So he'll play a corruption, you hit something big with it, and then Youthful Brewmaster it and can play it again often. If it's a giant, it'll usually still be cheap. So that ends up being pretty valuable, surprisingly. So that's the deck. In its current incarnation, it beat Gothic first time out, though I did lose a few times and tweak it a bit, put in more threats, take out the Cabal Shadow Priest and the Cold Light Oracle, etc. But this version, I think, is reasonably strong. Gothic is still really hard. I wouldn't give it more than like a 40% win rate, even though I think it's pretty well crafted, if I do say so myself. That's the deck. Thanks for watching. Good luck if you try it out. See you later.